Okay, let's turn the camera on. Works better then. Oh, not much good without seeing me there. And I'm just going to adjust my chat window. It's right over the top of my stream. Right there, I reckon. Let's see how that goes. Yep, beautiful. So here we are on day 34, I believe, of the game. And trying to remember where to pick up where we left off. Oh, game's starting to stutter a bit. Oh, did I just crash out? I might have just crashed out. Yep, I just crashed out. Well, we'll just launch that game again. Switch over to desk mode. Well, certainly not every day that happens. Thank goodness. That could have been a whole lot worse. And I've lost sync as well to the game with Steam Cloud. So we'll just give it a few seconds, and I also might just update it manually, just in case. I don't think there was any downloads for it. No downloads for it just yet. It's a couple of other ones, but not that one. Let's go have a look at my library and make sure we're updated. Ew, always fun when we have these sorts of things happen right on crunch time. Where are you? Subsistence. Should be under S. Hello, it's disappeared out of my library. Why is it not in there? Oh, it's because I'm looking at it. Okay, it's the wrong one. Look at S. S for subsistence. Right down here. There it is. It says cloud status is up to date, so let's try that one more time. And I'll switch over as soon as I get some sort of recognition that it's actually working. So far it looks good, but unfortunately it has this horrible possibility of, horrible tendency, not a possibility, horrible tendency to put Steam over the top of the game in my live software, so I have to try and get past that part. I'm trying to think how I did that last time. I think I ended up having to restart to do that. Well, that's all right. I think we're good now. Let's switch over. And I think everything should be okay. I just have to wait for it to have a delay stream on Twitch for us to see it. It looks good. So, where were we at? Let's have a look at what we've got in our inventory. Oh, that's not the inventory button. We've got water, weapons. We've got a little bit of a little bit of paneling there. You carry that around with us. Much less that. All of that. How is that going as far as fuel goes? Fuel in there. We'll pop that back in the fridge. That's where we're keeping that, won't we? Just keep it a bit isolated from the other stuff. Feathers going there, yep. I want to keep those. Keep that stuff, and we will take, I'm going to say probably 2, even though we lost it through the ground before. I'm still going to do it. I'm going to go with 2 pieces of that so we can make some fire at the other end of the map. We should have some fat rendered in here. We have, good. So we're still doing plenty of that. We've still got plenty of wood in there. We'll just top it up. Where's the sun at the moment? We made 1 door metal as well, so we can start taking some stuff on through the door. So it looks like it's settling in the west, so we may be going into night time. Let's go knock a few trees out while we're here. Get some wood up while we're waiting for the sun to completely bury itself in the horizon. What we might do is we might actually chuck a couple of fishing lines in and just get our fridge stocked up a little bit while we're waiting for the sun to come up. And do a fresh adventure across the southeast one more time. Where is the date? Oh, we're still in June. That's good. Made some adjustments in that one so that we actually do have 365 days a year, not 4 a month. I think it is 4 days a month or something stupid like that. The original settings, because we go through so many seasons so quickly if we do it that way. Especially when you're starting the game off. The last thing you want to do is start off about halfway through getting a portion of your house up and maybe a heater, probably not even a bed, and then the snow turns up and you've got no clothing. All you're doing is hugging the heater for like until the sun comes up. And even when that a cold day, you can't go anywhere because you've got no clothing. And nothing to shield you from the cold. All you can do is walk around with possibly a torch on you or something. Or I don't even think you can make torches in this game, actually. I think you've only got that little weird little shaky light thing. What do they call them? Glow light. Which is a huge shame. I don't think they've even implemented any torches as an add-on to any of the weapons yet either. Alright, let's get back home. It's getting a bit dark. How's this thing looking? Did we repair this? I think we did. Yep, that's all fully repaired. That's good. Let's go home. Having said that, how many nails do we have? We might even knock out a couple of walls and maybe do that top section a bit more too. Oh, we've got heaps. Sorry, not nails, wood there. So we've got heaps of wooden nails. Do we have any cord? We do. Alright, let's have a look what we can do upstairs, because we need to start finishing up our house a little bit. We've let that go for a little while. What I want to do is we want to enclose the top up here as best we can. It will be altered later, but we want to enclose the top at least. So let's say let's go 6 walls if we can do it. 4, 5, 6. And what we'll do is we'll swap them around with the ones downstairs, because we want the windows at the top more so than the windows down the bottom. We don't want to have an opening for them to chuck a grenade in there or a Molotov. We want the Molotovs and the grenades to stay outside, either bounce off or affect the outside of the place, because we don't really want to damage the equipment or the chickens or livestock or the garden on the inside. That's the whole idea of it all. What I'll do is I might move some of these weapons out of here because we don't need them in a hurry. So we get those walls down the bottom here. I want to do that. The mouse decided to throw that away. Alright. Let's put a wall there. And a wall there. These won't be closed walls. I'll swap them with the bottom as I mentioned. So it might look a little ominous at the moment because there's not much to look at. But that will change as life goes on. We want to be up and away from anyone coming over here to start any kind of rumble. Having said that, our floor is in the right direction, isn't it? Yep, we've got all our floors the right way around. That's good. Just had a grub, I wasn't meant to. That's the problem with putting food in there. You eat it if you press the wrong button. How is my food going? My food's pretty good. I shouldn't need to eat grubs. And we'll move this stuff around too in the night time. We'll have a little bit of a play around with the house. And why not? Because we haven't done anything with it for a long time. We've just been out hunting and doing some gathering. We haven't really done much with the home base for a little while. I'm going to try and knock out whatever we got left in walls. Why not? We've got 3 and 3, I think it is. So we need another 6, but I don't think we're going to get 6 more out. 2, 3, yeah, 3 more. So that's going to give us 2 walls, or 3 walls on one side. I might do it over the stair side first. Over here. Because we've still got to put a ceiling on top of that again. To stay out of the elements. But we're getting there slowly. This one over here. Probably make some more. I can't make any more of those, but we could probably make some more panels. Sorry, some more wood. As opposed to just having the logs there, we can make it into some more wood. Do that straight after that is finished. We'll put 7, leave 7 in our pocket. Alright, while we mess around in here, we can make some wood. So there we go, that's 3 of the 4 walls done, and then we've got to do the ceiling straight after that. And in the middle of the ceiling, we'll have a bit of a, what do you call it, a manhole. And on the roof we'll put all this stuff out the way. We don't need to have our, what do you call it in here? Our storage, ugly looking storage in the middle of it. So I'm curious to see whether, with the chicken hutch, you were only allowed to put that on the floor of the game. You weren't allowed to put it on the foundations. So I'm curious to know whether you can still do that. If you can do that, then that means that you can actually start building out into the water without too much trouble. Because the only thing that stopped you from building out the water that I remember was the fact that you couldn't put a chicken hutch down without being on the land, I think. So if that changes, then we're all good to go. So what we'll do is we'll grab this wall. I'll put that upstairs. Providing it doesn't go despawn on us. No, it won't. Good. It's within distance. Alright. And we'll grab that wall. We'll put that back down there. Start playing switcheroos. This is time consuming, but that's what night time's for. We don't want the side of the house being exposed. We're there. To the outside elements. We don't want anyone walking in here. Now we could... No, we won't. Okay, so we could make this outside wall visible, but we're not going to, because until we can make glass panes, I probably wouldn't recommend it, because as I said, they can chuck things inside the house and do further damage that way. So what we want to do here, I want to put that in that corner there, because I want that corner to be... Oh, I was going to say, what the hell is that noise? We have ourselves a moose outside. He's a bit confused and pissed off. Let's see if we can lay him out. I don't think we can. I think he got out of the trees. Can't see him anymore. Sun's just about to come up. Alright, we'll grab... I want the front windows, pretty much all of them, to be see-through, so we're going to move all these out. Place them with the walls we take away. Grab that one. Place that front wall with that as well. Grab this one too. Pretty much all of this top area will most probably be windows, I think, because we want to see everything. And later on there'll be bigger windows, so you can see pretty much what's down the bottom there and have it on an angle as well, which would be pretty cool. So next one, I'm going to do that corner there too. We can keep an eye on this neighbour here, make sure they're not creeping over here without us knowing. And that's probably about as far as we want to go so far, I think, with the walls. Alright, so we will grab... Ooh, I want to grab this back corner. Yeah. We'll take that one away and we'll put that down where we just opened up. I think that's pretty much all we need to worry about as far as what we can do. Hello, it looks like the neighbour's taking out that moose, I think. Tell from this distance. Don't know where that was coming from. It sounded pretty close. Not close enough to really be a threat, but close enough to be able to see what's going on. Alright, so all enclosed down the bottom here and up nice and high out of the reach of, well, not completely out of the reach of, but a lot harder for them to throw any grenades up onto the roof. It should bounce off the side and not end up on top of it. That's the idea of it anyway, and the AI does it as well. As you can see, they've built up onto one particular level. I've built 2 levels up, so the same with that one over here, but you can't see it think we're too close enough to be able to see that one. And there's one across over that side as well. So we've got a pretty good location amongst three, what looks like major tribes, which is good, or major mobs, or groups, or whatever. All these need to be upgraded to metal as time goes on because we want to make sure we don't have to keep repairing it all the time. That would be just annoying. Now we've got a fair bit of copper now as well. What do we have? Copper and I think and zinc, don't we, to make our to make our casings. We've got lots of gunpowder still, but not much casings. So, cool. I've still got 124 of those in there. That's good. Right. So what we need to do is we need to, I think, continue on trying to get as much nails as possible. But also, on the other hand, we need to also get all of the other stuff, all the lovely stuff as well. We don't have a key, and I haven't made one, I don't think, have I? No, I haven't made one, so we need to make a key before we go. So, iron, wood, and metal. So, metal. And iron fragments should be in here, we should have enough. Yep. And a couple of planks, which we just did then before, so we should have plenty of those. Knock out one of them. That's going to kill off all of our energy and stuff, so that's alright, we'll load that before we go. There's only half down here. Actually, you know what, I'll grab it at the fire. Got plenty of rendering. There we go. And we'll put the rest in the fridge. So we're travelling quite a well along with the with that. That's good. How's that diet going? We need some water. So I might just have a couple of drinks before we go. I might even have, what do we have to eat? We have a Nutri-Spa here. And that'll get us up a little bit enough. We'll put the rest of that back in here. Put that on there. That's full up. And that should be full up. Well, it doesn't really need to be. I think that's going to go out anyway. But we will. And we'll go get some water. Box right there. Bonus right outside door. We'll get the water in the fire. Look at that box. Lots of metal, a couple of casings. House is looking prestigious. All right. That way. There. Planks away. Put that away. Casings are in there, are they? No. Well, I've got 89 casings. Here I think I don't have any casings. Have I got any red? I don't have any red. So I don't have any gunpowder. Oh no, sorry, yeah, that is gunpowder, sorry. Casings is red. Alright, so I've got no casings, I've got plenty of gunpowder. Let's put an extra axe over here. And I'd say we're pretty much ready to go with what we have. Just make a couple of arrows. What we've got left there. Some more sticks. That's all we can do, just 2 more arrows. It's a bit of a shame, but that's life. I might put them away actually, I don't need to carry all that fibre around there, I'll pick up plenty of that on the way. Alright. Let's get our water out of the fire. We're doing pretty good hydration wise, pretty good food wise, so I'm going to be happy with that. I didn't bring any fuel with me. Let's bring 2. in case we're going to light the fire. And let's hit the road. Well, that's nearly on my actual platform. And some more food in there. I'll eat that. So that's veg, and I don't have a lot of veg on me. Alright, let's hit the road, Jack. Let's go over to the southeast again, to our wonderful little love shack. Whilst doing that, we'll run around and grab some stuff. Like the sound of that. Let's run back home. Can't see it, so I'm going to run back. Hopefully he's following us so we can jump on here. No. Don't know where he was coming from. But he ain't following us. And we all know what I feel like having animals hanging around the house. Not always a good idea. Let's get rid of that. Always over that hill. Where'd he go? There he is. Should probably get him with 7 bullets. Should be able to, if I can find him. Oh, there he is. No, maybe not. Run back just in case we get bitten. Oh, that was terrible. 3 of them above his head. Dogs are just a pain sometimes. Just a pain. Alright, he's out the way. Don't have to worry about him when we come back. There was a bear at the top of that hill too, but it's not down by the house, so I'm going to give him a bit of a pass, that bear. Although they're a lot easier to kill than dogs when you've got a platform. Speaking of which, just making sure that I've actually got sound here because I don't have my... Oh yeah, looks like the sound's working, good. Don't have my stream software up, it's been knocked out by Twitch. No, by Steam, sorry. Oh, now it's finished, good. So now I can see my stream. Where did that chicken go? We need some more... well, we don't really need any feathers. We need more nails. That's what we need. Let's head off up. See if we can get some more. Yeah. We'll see if we can get some more boxes over nails, I think. Boxes over chickens and rabbits. Wrong with the old medicine. Let's go up the creek, see what we can find up here. Boxes. Should probably try the old faithful and just hit the forest. Start smacking a few forests around and get the boxes just to keep turning up and do that. That's good. the rabbit. Not crying for skins. Well, how do we get that though? Due for another one of those soon. Way I'm using this thing. Ooh. Nothing like an 8 iron straight away. That's nice. Any more? No. Doge, 2 doges. Bear on our right and a box right ahead. Oh, did I? I didn't even get that key, did I? Oh my goodness. Oh, let's go all the way back again. Because I know what will happen if I don't. I'm pretty sure everybody else can guess what will happen if I don't get my key. That's a long walk back, but you know, still only morning. All up in the water. Didn't really work very well. Hey, not the best thing to run into. Not sure if he's following me. I did scare him a bit. He probably is. Put that while we're there. On here just in case. No, it's not following me. With a key. Alright, a little bit better now. Maybe cook these two, all that. I'll cook that up. A quick bite to eat. See what we've got on us. I'll just start working on another box soon, I think. So juice, better put some more in. Alright, eat that. That gets full up. Another drink. How's that fuel going? I might just pop the rest of that wood in there. Or some of that wood in there anyway. Keep that going. Keep the home fire burning. Alright, we'll try that again with the key this time. I might even just fill up that with murky water at least. In case we do run into something we need to kill, we can at least wash our hands off. I've got a problem with Twitch on my screen here. Hopefully everything's alright Twitch side. Yep. Being a pig. Alright, let's go again. Got box by the river. More nails, that's what we want. Lots of nails. I won't say no to metal either. I'm going to say that sounded like a moose. I could see a bear, but I heard a moose. It was a bit of an eerie combination. Let's kelp over here. That'll increase our little fruit and veg. Because we can't really carry that for too long. It goes off in the inventory. So even if you wanted to keep that on yourself, you can only have it for a certain time. And I need a lot of it to make any antivirus with it. So we're going to eat it. With that, actually. We're going to really go with really good with that fruit and veg, just even off the bat here. Some more metal. Hopefully iron. It is. Another iron over there, I think. Oh, that was potassium. Wouldn't mind seeing some more zinc, actually. It's potassium in it. Oh, no, it's not. That's iron. Which is good. There. What's the bear attacking? Nothing. Another box. Some more fruit. Nice. We're doing well nutrients wise. So we've got plenty of energy to run. The boxes are on our side this morning. Seen a few. Chicken. Don't really care for the chicken. So if it runs in the same direction, we can pick it up. Run into it and pick it up, but I'm not going to because there's a dog right there. I'll let it run into the dog. And we've got some pine trees. These are 4 bangers. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. A lot of wood out of those, which is good. If you build your house around the pine trees, you'll build your house pretty quick. Providing you've got the nails, of course. It can be a little confusing when you're like me and you build in the area you don't have pine trees. Because you tend to want to just go straight after hitting it 3 times because you get so used to it and you realise you've got one more hit out of it. As opposed to these grub trees, which I think you've got 5 and a grub. 4, 5 and a grub, I think. Yeah, beautiful. That's giving us a little bit of a collection of wood. That's good. We need the wood to start the fire when we get to the other side. We'll leave the trees for now. Keep an eye out for boxes because it's going to get dark real quick. These, I can see by these shadows, they're starting to come over reasonably fast. Looks like I upset a dog somewhere. Not a good career move. He hasn't bit at me though, so I must have just... Oh no, he's biting at me. I was going to say, I didn't hear a crunch. Usually you hear a crunch behind them like that, to say they're right on you. If you've upset them enough, then they'll follow you. He's on me for a little while, this one. I think that's the last. I only ever do it once or... I think twice or 3 times. And they lose... what do you call it? They lose their aggro range. I'm hoping that, otherwise I'm going to get bitten in a minute. Pretty sure I'm right. Oh, just made another one upset. And I've got 64 to run on. Have a listen. Get past this box a little way. No, didn't pull him in. Go back so we can get that box. Yeah, there he is up there. Worth it, couple of nails. got any metal on here. Go up over the hill. These are the worst because they can see you through the rocks. It sort of sucks a bit. You can't see them, but they can see you, so you'll hear it. It also obscures their health bar a little bit. You can't see the health bar through the rocks either, but they can still see you. And that's a bit of an annoying bug. They need to fix that, so they can't see you through the hills. Bit of an unfair advantage for the wildlife, I think. We're heading in the right direction. Yep. Another box. The reason why I'm going southeast is there is a lake to the southeast. We've made ourselves a little area that we have a couple of platforms, a couple of hunting platforms, and one little raised platform we can stay under to light a fire if we need to stay overnight, stay warm on a peninsula, which is reasonably difficult to get to for any kind of wildlife to reach. So well, it's good to have your own little hunting grounds. So obviously it's not southeast, it must be south more than southeast. So I always seem to run into this fence, but you can follow the fence down anyway. Our only downside to that is that I found along this southern wall is a high chance of the AI hunters to build on along here. But I think because we've got so many over our own lake, I don't think that's happening this time around. We might get some rogues, but I don't think there's any hunters out this way. Hunters are a lot better equipped than rogues. The rogues generally just have pistols. We'll look around nonetheless. You can see over there, that's our little house we've made. Well, not house, just a raised platform, really. With a fireplace under it, if it survived. I don't think so. They only last so long, the fireplaces. And by fireplace, I mean just the, what do you call it, the open fire, not really a combustion stove or anything like that, which lasts a lot longer and just keeps going. Wear and tear wise, it just keeps going. Fire wise, it goes for longer. It doesn't keep going forever. And you can also yield some fuel with fat through them, which you can't do with an open fire. But the whole intention of having the open fire is just to keep warm and to dry off when you're wet. What's that there? Over there, okay. Get that kelp. We'll start getting some more of these clams as well, because we're going to need to make some electronics soon enough. And its main ingredients is pearls, which are in these. Sandstone, good for glass. That's what we want the sandstone for. We're a little way from making glass until we finish completing the house with at least all the walls up. So I'm not in a real hurry for that. And there's lots of sandstone, I find, in a lot of the lakes, so I'm not that fussed about going to mine that in a hurry. We need more metal and zinc and sulfur before then. Sulfur's good for fertilizer in the garden. Garden's a good choice fairly early because you can make your vegetables. Okay. Store it in your fridge. What condition is this in? Oh, it's in good condition. Nice. So we might grab that bear because we need some. We probably need to cook some stuff overnight. I can't even get that chicken. It's right in front of us. Maybe not. Okay, that's not gonna happen. I'll go coax that bear over, I suppose. Oh, the bear's close. Nearby? No. There's one over here. It was level 3 too, got a bit of meat off that. Hopefully we can hold him in. Yeah, good we are. No, didn't hold him. It's that first hit that makes all the difference. Don't hit the thing. That's it. Ow. First thing I gotta do with the skin is fix myself. Don't die. Don't die. Oh, that was close. I actually had one on me. Whew. Better make another one of those in a hurry. Alright. So we got a lot of fat off him. We didn't get a lot of meat. That's alright. We don't really need a lot of meat. We'll have that kelp, however. But we will eat it either way. I'm going to drink that as well. And I'm going to wash my hands with that one. Alright, hammer. It's not a hammer. Get that back in good order. Okay, it's starting to get dark. We're probably going to need to start gathering some stuff to make wood, to make a fire, if the fire has expired. I think it would have done by now. It was only down to 100, I think, although we did repair it last time. Which you weren't able to do with earlier beaters. You couldn't repair the fireplace, you had to remove it and make another one every time. I'm talking a long time back though. Alright, we'll leave that one there. What do we got? We can store in here? Not really. Let's go and fill these up. Going a bit closer. And what state are you in? Oh, 6. Not a very good state at all. Sticks. Sticks, baby. All we really need. Alright, let's make our fire lighter. More sticks. Okay, thought I had some sticks on me there. All right, get our Billy Boy on. We have more trees close by on this one, but at least we got those 3 there anyway. That should keep us going for a while. As far as fire goes, I think. We don't worry too much about it going out in a hurry. I'll put that up there, actually, those leaves, and I'll put them up here. Because that way I can make my own fire without having to bring fuel with us. because it only takes, I think, is it 4? I think it's 4 medical leaves to make a biofuel. Yeah. So we've got enough in there to make 2 more fuels, I think. There's 8 in there. 6, so at least 1. Oh, that'll do wonders for our health. I can get that ash as well. I'm going to cook that only because I'm probably going to eat that more than I'm going to use it for any kind of health reasons, which is what I keep them for. But I'm going to do it raw. These things have a lot of protein in them, so when you start going down on protein, they have quite a lot in it. I think it's like about 5 or 6 points more than normal meat to get that health level back up. What is it to fix this again? Rope. Did I pick up enough of that to make rope? Not really. Need more. 3 of them. That'll come in due time. Alright, we'll keep that on us. We're not going to eat it just yet. We'll leave the fire going. I'll put that bar in there too, it's a bit of an emergency ration sort of thing. Even that, put that in there too, because we did make a fishing line before to do some fishing over here, but we never got around to fish anything, so I'll eat that last strawberry. That gives a little bit of, a lot of fruit and a little bit of hydration as well. While we approach daytime. So no rain tonight, that's good. Didn't have to worry about the cover over the top. Oh, what have we got? Alright, we'll start walking off. I think we're pretty good with temperature. I don't think we're going to worry too much about freezing to death in the summer. The night times are up there with a bit of temperature, which is good. We're at 14 degrees and the sun's not quite out yet, so let's have a nosy beaky around, see if we can find a military crate. That'd be nice. And a bunch of other boxes. Might have been just hit a few trees while it's early too. Wake up the wildlife, you know. Wake up the neighbours. Break up the chainsaw. This forest too is really cool. If you were to build a house up on here, these are all 4-hitters as well. They're like a willow tree. Head up here. Find anything of interest. And then here, Mr. Chicky. Give us some more arrows. That was my last two. Oh well. We tried. Now I have to start picking them up, I think. Unless we get some into boxes, which also can happen. When I figured out you could first pick them up, it's quite funny. We had people running around everywhere trying to catch chickens instead of shooting with arrows. It was so funny. It's the best way to catch them to keep them bred because they have to repair before they level. Leveled animals that are killed as well are much more superior meat as well, which is really nice. So you only have to have one chicken breast to fill you right up for a roast chicken. A whole bunch of things you can do later in the game that you don't see till later, along with recipes and stuff like that, and ovens and different kinds of windows and whatnot. Alright, there's our first box. Where's my platform going? That must be nearby somewhere. Oh, I went past it. Okay. The moose. What year are we in? I mean, not that moose will run away. Ah, 6 nails. Some cord. Just going to walk around here to see if I can see anything that I can get afterwards. Not really. Get up towards my platform, I think. It's in down there. Okay, up towards the platform. There's a bear, a deer, chicken, and a pig. Jeez, we've got a whole farm out here. Outside the rock. Pigs don't generally attack unless you spook them pretty heavily. Or you injure them. That's what I found anyway. Let's get on this platform. Good look around. Oh, my phone just committed suicide. I remember fixing a few phones like that actually, as you can well imagine with the business name. Fixing up phones is one of the things we do quite commonly. And I remember a couple of customers used to come in and say to me that their phone committed suicide, and it's the vibration in the phone was enough to be able to take it off the window seal, run it off the end of the window seal, and for it to break on the ground. That's quite funny. Ah, some zinc. Only 3, but that's always a good score. We've got ourselves a box, but no military crate yet. Ooh, that's a few nails. There. Rub tree. I'm glad you won't wear through the axe as fast as you go through the pickaxe. So you'd be making axes like crazy, wouldn't you? Just all the time. Dog and a bear. No crate over there. Oh, freestyler. No humans either, which is good. Try and shoot that deer or not. I can. Reckon I can one-shot that bugger. Like that. Get some glue. After I think we need a lot of it to make our solar paneling. Head towards the coast now because we need to wash our hands. Right, pretty boxes. There's a box. No, it's not a box, that's my platform. Come on, military box. Bring yourself forward. Show me a military box, game. Okay, wash your hands. That's better. Saves infection. I'll reload that rifle too. Don't really want to have one less bullet in the chamber. Any metal on there? I don't see any. I'll go up here. I'll go around this bear. Oh, look at that. 3 of them in a row. That might be the end of my pick. Is that sulfur? Copper sulfur, maybe? I should say potassium, sorry, not sulfur. Potassium turns into sulfur. Oh, that's all 3. Iron, copper, potassium. Bit of a score on the side of the hill there. Even better if we find a military box. So I think I've found one over here before. But I think it's incredibly random where it goes. I think it's always in the same place twice. Gee, how easy would it be if it was? We just keep putting houses everywhere you find them. Or platforms. Oh, stop it. Get your timing right, idiot. Gotta hit it, then jump. There we go. Gotta remember it's a slow swim. Alright. What is that? Is that a dog? That's a pig. Hey Piggy, where is the military cast, you know? Here we go. We had to remove chat in YouTube before. I don't know how you do that. It isn't YouTube? It is in YouTube. It doesn't seem to be coming up on mine. Here. See if it isn't a problem with Twitch. I don't think it is. No. Don't know where that went to, but it's not on my site. How do I do that on this? No, okay. Popped a few things in and decided to leave. Interesting. Like a hack or something. Have you ever seen that before? I have to fix that up in our streaming software before it gets too viral. Oh, there's another box there, but it's not a military crate. That's a real dog barking in the background if you can hear it. It's one of mine. Not in-game, but doggy. Carrot. Carrot seed. Some more seeds to put in our garden. I love the fact that it's like Subsistance is like Stranded Deep when it comes to gardens. You put one thing in and you get 2 seeds out of it, and so you can just multiply it as you go along. I like the way they put that into the game. It's good. So you can just farm and farm and farm. Plenty to eat. I'm amazed there's no wildlife on this coast. There's usually something here. I could go around the whole lake. Oh, there's a bear. Need to be somebody around here. Usually it's on the lake side. It's not usually up the top there, which is interesting. Tells you how totally random this game is, even if you've played it for 200-300 hours at a time. That's a pain in the ass, that thing flying over the top. You chuck a line in with that thing flying over. Sometimes it comes down and takes your fish, and it's always a good fish too. That's a eagle. And to my knowledge, I don't think you can shoot them down from the ground up here. I think you've got to go up into the mountains, into the snow to get them. So you can make the hang glider. I haven't done that yet. I'm really looking forward to trying it. It's a matter of hanging on to the game long enough to do it. What do we need for another axe? I can't remember. Pretty much what we already have, which is good. Let's make a couple of planks. How many more? How many we need? We need, yeah, 2 more, so that should be enough to do it. Once we've done that, we should make ourselves another device to get our metal. I think we've got enough time to get around the other side of the lake. So let's go to our wonderful little island that usually only inhabits materials, not so much wildlife. A lot of streamers I find start on this island. They actually make a bridge right across to the side of here. And that's pretty cool. It's a great idea. I've never done it. I would love to do it one time. I might even make a decent house over here if we hold the stream out for long enough. Just a bit of a way house. The only thing that worries me about that is a restriction of the fact that it takes away all of the things you can actually farm while you're over there. That's a bit of a pain. Because obviously, just like every other survival, wherever you build it, so it takes away any kind of spawn area. And if it's a good spawn area, you don't want to take too much away, especially if you know that sometimes you can get a military crate there. This island that I know of, I've never seen a military crate actually just spawn on, so you're pretty safe to do it over here. Let's be the end of this. Oh, no, can live to hit one more time. I might just make that real quick while I'm doing that, because it'll run out when I need to be there. So a few mats on this island. And we'll go back over the other coast. Fence line over there, it's just not in render. Just can't really do anything over there. This is a good lake, really. It's got one. I think it's got one cave in this lake. There's 2 caves in the lake I'm on. I think, or is it 2 caves in this one? I'll have a look at the map in a minute. So one lake has 2 caves. The other lake has 1, or if both of them have 1. I can't remember now. I might be thinking of what do you call it? Subnautica. We might get into that again sometime. I still haven't done any of the Zero. Is it Sub-Zero or Zero Sub or whatever it is? The new version of that. Let's get them going a bit. Let's have a look at the map. So one map, one in that one, and our home one. Yeah, 1 in each. Yeah, so I was wrong. It was, I'm thinking of Subnautica, having 2 in 1 lake. Or some other game. Might not have been Subnautica, actually. Might have been The Forest. Anyway. It's not on this game. Not yet, anyway. I mean, they're still releasing parts of the map. There might be... Oh, geez, that's a bit close. There might be one on the new part of the map. I haven't really looked over there to see if there's one over there. I should probably have a quick look. Once it's night time, we'll pop over and... Oh, actually, night time's a bit hard to see on the map. Once we get away from this bear, maybe. Keep an eye out for any more boxes. Oh, it's the dog. Oh, damn it. Ah! Ow. Now it's a problem because I can't put my bandage on and run at the same time. And that's the only other good thing about having a bandage on your taskbar or food, is be able to take it while you're running. Yeah, go away. That should have been the last one. We'll see in a minute. It was. There we go. We'll make another bandage up before I get bitten again. Look at that blood everywhere from me. Who would have thought I could bleed that much and still survive? Right, here we go for... Oh, we can make another one. See how we're going for skins to make another one. Might get that bear actually too. That'll give us a couple more skins. Only level 1, but it'll still give us 2 skins, I think. This won't give us as many. Oh, here we go. Let's see if we can catch this chicken. Jumping is always a good idea. It sort of messes the engine a little bit. There's a dog up here, is it? Yeah. You can have the dog. I don't want the dog. Grab that bear in a minute. Let's go through here and see what we can find. I'm so lucky I didn't get infected then. Nothing more annoying. Don't have an arrow. I can't make one, I don't think either. Oh, I can. Might be this chicken. It's coming towards me. Come on. Where's that magical sound? Sound we wanted. Should be able to get a couple more arrows, or at least 1 round of arrows, which is a couple. We'll have a few arrows on us instead of having none at all for the last half an hour. There we go. So it should give us, what, 5, I think? Yeah, 5 or 6 arrows to play with. Don't want a black bear. Level 3 black bear is not so bad, but black bear in general, just nothing on them. I want to get this bear so I can get that bit of, what do you call it? That rock. What do you call it? Ironstone? It's iron, yeah, iron. No, just one skin. Okay, get more skins off of a rabbit. I thought I'd get more skins. Alright. That's right, we'll do another round, see if we can find any more military crates. Actually, no, I did clear that for a reason, didn't I? I've got to go get that metal. It's probably not much, but you know, it all counts. Nutrients is down. I am drinking. I noticed my energy. Oh, it's dropped away already. That's a pain. Oh, that's okay. You'll notice your energy running levels go down very fast when you're out of certain things. So, always good to keep on top of that. But I don't think that fire will be going still. See how much we can cover without having to go back and take cover yet. So we'll go up here and see if we can find something first. We'll head back down when the shadows start getting a bit heavy. See anything yet. No boxes full stop. Hello, military crates. Got a bit empty this time around. Last time we came here we got about 7 or 8 boxes from overnight. This time we don't get that many at all. Got a feeling the military box is probably going to be halfway home, I think, to the northwest. Just judging by how sort of barren this area is. Oh, there she goes. Where's my new one? Do you know like a new one? There. Go away, piggy wiggy. You make too much noise. Iron. Or should I say scrap metal? Iron. Oh. Okay, so it turns out bears chase pigs. I didn't know that. Yeah, something new every day, don't you? I guess it's a bit like a deer, really. Just a timid meat-carrying object. Not sure how I missed that, but anyway. We'll leave that. What's inside this rock? I've got another platform down here too. Cool. No, I don't. It's over there. The platform's in the new area that I did. Right over here. Yeah. Is there another tunnel down here? No, there isn't. I was just going to check that before, wasn't I? See if there was any more underwater caves on the new area, but there isn't. Or if there is, I can't see it yet until I uncover it, which is a bit strange because I didn't have to uncover the other two in order to see them on the map. You see them through the fog of war. Scrub. Look over the landscape here. In fact, you know what works really well. Even though it's got no scope, it still gives you a bit of a look over, or a bit of an enhanced look. Now, I don't see any military crates or any crates at all. Shame. Go down to the water. Could be at a render distance too. These crates, these military crates, are possibly only rendered when you're close to them. So I didn't see that crate that was there, although it is the other side of the hill, so it sort of makes sense that I couldn't see that over a bit of a mound. You're a chicken, but I couldn't see it. Oh yeah, going down to the water. That bear, that must have just despawned or something up here. There was a bear standing on the end of that cliff before us. It jumped off and or fell off. Right, time to head back to our home site because we're getting a bit dark now. Although there is a box up there, and we also got some copper as well. And a heap of rabbits. Must be a warren nearby. Oh, 3 dogs over there. And they're not a pack animal. Well, not in the game anyway. Cook up this meat. Before it all goes off. I'll go get that water filled up too. It should give us some meat in reserve as well. Actually, I think once we've got the steak, that should probably fill us up, or even just the liver and keep the steak on us. He doesn't have like the amount of time spoiled, because then we could work out which would be better to hang on to for the longest period of time. But that's not the case. Might even make a third bottle actually. No, I usually do that by the end of the game. Need to drink that, but anyway, I misclicked. No problems with my hydration now. Oh, looks like we've got a bit of wind picking up. We might have some rain after all. That sounds like rain. Look at that. Good thing I did put it underneath the cover. Nothing else to cook, is there? Not really. I've had one thing go off, so pretty good with that. Got ourselves a few antlers this time, and we also got some metal. A little bit more of the meds as well. We'll put that up on here. There we go. Should be able to make a few of those now. I hope that'll be a good omen. We might even get some. Might even get a military crate out of it. Yet we'll see. That'd be nice. Just going to get used to the little boys around. I'll be back in a sec. I don't know what that noise was when I walked away, but it sounds like there's a rogue nearby. Let's have a look on the map. There he is here. He must have started getting attacked by something. He's lit up a fire. And the thing is also, which is pretty damn annoying, is that how can they build a fire and survive through the water? And yet when we do it, the fire goes out because it gets put out by the rain. That's a little unfair. There near the lake, have to keep an eye out for that. And home. Between us and the lake there's another road camp. So as daylight hits, I think what we'll do is we'll head home with what we have and we'll see if we can get a military crate on the way back. I just want to shove in here. Really? I'll take that home with me, I don't need to leave that here. And the grubs that I've got, oh yeah, the grubs there, we'll leave them there. For a fishing excursion one day. Yeah, there he is. He doesn't, they don't really have much on them, so I'm not going to bother hunting them down at this stage. When I get good armour up and everything's all fantastic, I might just go out of my way, but at this point in time, I don't see the point in actually going after those guys. They don't really have anything. The hunters do. They have heaps on them. They have a house and a box full of stuff, and workbenches and stuff when you break in their door. But the rogues, the shirtless guys, they've got pretty shallow pockets, really. I'm not really that interested in risking myself with that and losing stuff through the soil if I end up coming back at the other end of the map. That would be pretty annoying. For a pocket full of steel or whatever the hell they've got on them. We've done a pretty good job here without having a military crate. So far, we've got quite a lot of metal, quite a lot of resources. And just the normal crates, like these ones. Even biofuel on that one. That's not to say we won't find any on the way home. It's just a bit more rare than... I think it's about the same rareness to get it here as it is to go across the other side to get it. So, yeah, fingers crossed we might still hit a military crate. In the meantime, we've got plenty of time to look around. It's not even quite morning yet. In the meantime, we'll get some more carrot seeds as well. Get our own garden happening. Hopefully we won't have any problems with rabbits. I don't think it's actually a thing in the game, but I just thought I'd say that for a humorous thing. There's a box there. 2 boxes. One here and one on the other side there. One over here. And a carrot. Oh, and one on the side of the hill there. Looks reminiscent to a crate. It's too tall to be a military crate though. Looks a little bit like one, but it's not. That's because it's on its side. That would be different. If it was a military crate on its side, it would look like that. Oh, where are they? I hear a bear somewhere, but I just couldn't see him. I might even put that bandage in inventory too. My quick menu. Just for the sake of it. Not sure how I pulled that bear though. Oh, it's a black bear. They're fairly aggressive. You're not coming towards me already, are you? There's a dog down there. Question is it worth it? It's probably not. Again? Someone growling at me? It's either at me or it's found something else. Maybe there's a deer up there. I can't imagine how I'm actually pulling them in, but anyway. Bit of an odd area, we'll leave that area. Maybe there's one on the ground that's bugged out or something. Dog and a brown bear. Keep hearing noises still. I don't see them, but I hear it. Maybe the game's bugged. Maybe. Right, so sometimes this big clearing, there's a military crate. Sometimes. Chicken. Not quite the same. We just zigzag around here, see if we can find anything. We're a long way from darkness. Pretty open field here. The only downside for that is that if there is any rogues around the place, we're going to see them too from a distance. Which is not a bad thing. It's just, oh, what's that? It's either going to be a rail or a military crate. And possibly also just a, what do you call it? A fern like these ones. Oh shit. Let's go towards it now. Well, this guy's not on us. Burn. Now there's a rogue around here somewhere. I've seen his light. He might have moved on. He might not have. One of the servers that I set up for this game quite a while ago with a heap of friends, they made a house and had it on top of that rock. That was pretty cool. That worked quite well for them really, because there's a little lake on the other side of the rock. See that or that one? Oh, it might be that rock actually. I reckon it was that rock, not this one. And they just went around this area hunting for stuff, and I think they picked up a military crate quite commonly. Quite often. I remember them saying it over Discord. Found a military crate, quick, get a key. On the I think it's on the tracks you see them more than anything else. Probably don't see them as well on in the grass, I suppose. The other theory is also that the crates tend to only turn up more commonly once you've killed a few things wildlife-wise as well. And that sort of makes sense if that's what they did with the engine, but it's still only theoretical. Well, that was a rogue for a minute. The dog. This Doge. We're coming up empty-handed with these boxes this time around, aren't we? There's not that many around. This one finally, after walking around for, I don't know, a good 20 minutes. It doesn't help us collection or help our collection much with nails. Not having enough boxes around the place. Oh, there he is. He was around here somewhere. You'd think you'd be able to one-shot him in the head, you would think, wouldn't you? But there's usually 3 of them, so you'd have to, even if you could one-shot them in the head, you'd have to shoot all 3 of them in the head. It'd be nice if you can get like a sniper rifle. Do it from a long way away. Especially since how close he is to my house. I mean, he's not right on it, but he's closest I've ever seen before. Oh my god. What is it with me and chickens today? Seem to be always just missing. They seem to just stop when I shoot. This is point blank like that. Oh, what? I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I should get up. Ah, because my inventory's full. Ah. Well, there you go. When your inventory's full and you go and pick up a chicken, it could bounce back out and run away like that one did. That one's going to die now. Because it's only at 5 points. It's not because I'm threatening it, it's because it only had 5 points left. Well, my inventory's full. We all know what that means. Better go home and empty it off. I'd like a bit of zinc to finish the journey. That'll be even better. Military crate. That'd be better. I've got diddly squad of that happening this close to home. Box there, but it's not a military box. So we can get it. Yeah. Go up here. I'm going to catch this one, eh? Always good when you got a water line there too. As he double backs. Don't swim very well. Yeah. Oh, you can get him. I think that was the one I had half dead in my inventory. Or either I injure it as I pick it up. I don't know. Eh. Just remember my inventory is full. Should have thought that before I tried to corner it. Keep those carrots. I'm going to keep those carrots. Oh, we haven't run out of power, which is good. Meh. Put it all in there, didn't I? Should probably try and make that shotgun, eh? Since I've got 47 shots. Probably should. Those up. While I'm at home. seeds? No, that's the only seeds I have. Got a nice number of antlers now, which is good. So not too far off of being able to make a heap of glue. Make sure I don't burn me steaks. I'm not going to eat them, however. I remember why I had so many water tanks last time too, because the garden takes a lot. So I don't think you can actually do any irrigation yet. I think you've just got to keep putting water in there. That'll get me right up. There we go. Don't know how long those berries will last in the fridge. They'll last a little while. See. Plenty of ash to do it with, which is great to make a good collection of fertilizer. Where do I keep the girls? They're in here. And that's in there, I think. Is that right? No, it's not. But I'm in two different places. Goes in there. Alright. I'm going to do some more arrows, I think. Some nails. Those nails back. Actually, I could probably do some more walls, can't I, at the top? What is it that I want to make at the top there? I think they're all windows, pretty much. We're going to do up here. Those to walls. 1, 2, 3 more windows to do. I might have enough nails to do those last 3, by the way, actually. Got that. I've got planks somewhere. What are I using? I was making a heap. There we are. Some planks and some nails. One, two, three. Just enough. Gives us another 8 of those, and enough to make the walls in here, and then we have to work on the roofs. Now, do I need to? I think I might move. No, should I move them over or not? That's the question. So I'll put them up there and have a look. Because they're going to come in this side if they're going to attack. They're not going to come in from the water normally. I don't know. They're not going to, are they going to come in from this side, do you think? Maybe we're throwing one window there. No. These are really terrible, to be honest, to shoot out of. I think they're going to really predominantly come from that side, because that will be the first house I go after. This will be the second one. They'll probably more likely go across the water. That's my thoughts anyway. I put it there because of my storage in the way. Alright, I'll move the storage out the way. Just pop it there for now. You out the way. Go. So we've got the top area with all the walls done. We just haven't done the ceiling. Which is going to be 3, 6, 9 more, 90 more nails to do that. And we're a long way from being able to make that many nails, I think. We need a lot of zinc. We've got plenty of iron, we just don't have a lot of zinc. Swap that over for now too, because we've got plenty of iron in order to make them, and it's 5 a stack with that, so that would mean we'd need at least, what's that, 45? So that would be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45. That's going to be nine made, what do you call it, stacks, or we just go and find them on the road, which we should be doing anyway, really, in boxes. And then we're going to look at trying to upgrade everything. So I'm probably better off looking at boxes for the nails and keeping the metal to make the rest of the walls the right materials as well. I might head over to the forest to the left of the building. See if we can get any boxes in there. Should probably make it on a platform over there because there's always plenty of wildlife in that forest over that side. Come on, bear. Come over here. Well, there's a box there. Go back with that. Trouble reaching me, buddy. How powerful the gun is against dogs? Probably not much. One hit wonder for them, but what was their health pool was pretty low, I think, isn't it? I think that was the deer, not me. I think I just pushed it into a bear. Yep, there. Yeah. Oopsie, sorry, Mr. Deer. Didn't mean to do that to you. Probably a bit late to go over that side, actually. About to hit night time. Oh, in a box, look at that. The box has appeared. Much needed ammunition. Hit some trees before it's dark. Didn't quite get enough nails this time. Not the 90 we needed. Still tempted to see what that does, what sort of damage it does to a dog. Probably not much. It definitely do a lot more damage than a pistol. Let's have a look when it gets over here. Well, 58, 2 shots and it's dead. Down 58 down from, was it 150? I think the pull was, wasn't it? Mind you, that was a headshot too. Good to go, you little bugger. Get a headshot in that direction. Go around the side. Too dark to see it. Where's your head? Where's your head at? Oh no, I should be able to see it. Ooh. Not quite as hard to hit as I wanted to hit, but it did hit pretty hard. I'm on mass shot, I think. I'll be right. Level 3 dog out the way. Expensive way of getting rid of it, but you know what? I just want to see how much damage that thing does with a headshot. So pretty much we'll take out a level 1 dog with a headshot as the experiment goes. If we need a lot of skin. Speaking of which, what does that give us? None. Oh, thought that. Oh, 1. Does that at least give us 1 skin? I would have thought. It's a pity the animals don't drop things miscellaneous like nails every now and then, like they eat them. Because that would be fun. Alright, we're fully loaded. That's fully rendered. It's going to be fully loaded too. Keep that going until it runs out, which means it tops out. Should probably go do some hunting for some cats soon, I think. Go get some mountain lions. I think that would be a good idea. We're going for that. We've got a little bit there. Can we make any more ammunition? Probably not. We're a bit short on both. Oh, 2 rounds. That pretty much puts back what we just used. Well, most of what we just used. Back to render. What about that one? That in the fridge. That in the fridge. Feathers away. Carrying around all the feathers I've got with me. Rope away. Planks away. Fluff away. I'm going to keep that on me. And the wood. But I'm not going to keep that protein bar. We'll put the protein bars away. And we'll put that away as well. Got 2 of those on us. I think that's probably a good idea to carry now. A couple of those. Not going to need to carry 71 of them. fact, I probably don't need to carry any of those anymore because now we've got medicine plants over at the shack. We're not going to really need it, which is great. Anyway, we'll leave that for the next stream. Thanks for coming along, peeps. I had a few people watching there, and we'll see you again in, well, this is day 30, well, day 34 when we started, so it must be getting close to day 40. So we'll see you back in that time, and we'll get the rest of the nails, do the roof, and then start progressing into sinew level. We'll start getting some glass and other bits and pieces, and try and get this bottom level set up in metal, and move the stuff we've got down here upstairs along with the bed, which actually the bed should be up there. Did I not see the bed? Yeah, it is up here. Just see if I've got a charge on that. I have, good. Alright, so till next time, we will see you again very soon. Thanks for coming.